we're going to get a little ripping in, and then I'll check to see when that has been updated. I'm starting with Mosaic. I see you, Chuck. Oh, he knows all too well. Whoa, that's being real. Hold on. 1 second. There are coupons in your upper left-hand corner that I think. So if you're even thinking about getting in this next one, I'm getting ready to drop. Be ready for that. It's in the shop. It's in there. It's in there. Hurry up. It's in there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey, it's in there. It's right. It's there. It's there. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen too. Good luck, everybody. Ripping time is here. All right. All right. Emptiness is where we start. Well, of course they're not. Chase, Dorsett, and Prescott, Travis Hunter, Ollie Gordon II. A Zach Bond starts us out on the numbered for the Eagles. That is out of a 99 to be exact, okay? To be exact, it's out of 99. We've got Breece Hall, Henry, Cam Ward on the variation, Moore, Gore, and Goff. Same exact break is what is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Good morning, Sig. Welcome in. It's Sunday morning. It's Duger, Lattimore, and Kosar. We're going to start Sunday out like this. Look, he must be a UVA football fan. J.J. McCarthy on the disco. Take that, Minnesota. On the other disco, it is Micah Parsons and Abdul Carter. That will go to the G-Men. They are the more expensive team. Danny White, Hertz, Ridley, Anderson, McBride, and David Njoku. All right. All right. That's a pretty cool card right there. Parsons and Carter. Nice, Harley. Yeah, that was fun. Wilson, Herbert, Brunell, Trey Harris, Luther Burden III. Ooh, a nice hit for the Raiders. I would definitely take that. Got the Raiders this time. J-Wham. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but that's Tim Brown, and I believe that's out of 20. See, like we take stuff like that. Earl Campbell, Moss, Shuck on the variation, Green, Pollard, and Kelsey. Mr. Klein Saucer in the house. It's fancy. So nice. Welcome in, everybody. Did you know it's Sunday? Just thought I'd let you know in case you didn't know. Smith, Morris, and Pierce. ETN. Our silver is a Mike Gesicki for the Bengals. Gabe Davis on the disco for the Jags. Jaden, Bond, Swift, Tracy Jr., Shakir, and Christian McCaffrey. Tennessee. Brian, Tennessee. I am from Virginia myself, but I've been here with 238 cards for a little over 4 months now, and we're in Tennessee. Metcalf, Johnson, Komet, Tyleek Williams, Dylan Sampson, Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Yep, we want that out of 99 going to Ark Dissel. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. Jaden Higgins, Jonathan Taylor, Newbin, Hubbard, Hester, and Brazil. Yes, they sure do, Harley. Yes, they sure do. Robert Brooks, Sutton, Caleb, Jalen Royals, Taysom Hill for the Saints. Is this really in here? He's in the set. Hendon Hooker is our auto for the Lions. I can't even believe he's in the set. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you in the set? Diggs, Bettis, Montgomery, Ferguson, Beckham, and Campbell. That's where I'm at, David. I'm in Tennessee. Roethlisberger, Henry, Mooney, Jahad Campbell. A.J. Brown on the silver. Tiki Barber on the disco for the G-Men. University of Virginia. Shadur on the variation. Harris, Love, Fairbairn, Evans, and Allen. Yep, they sure did. They love doing that, don't they, Mayberry? They love doing that. They're like, oh, we got a whole sheet of those. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use him. Somebody will want it. Baker, Namath, Stafford, Simmons, Derrick Henry for the Ravens. All right, there we go. Now we're talking. It's a start, Sarah. That is out of a 99 for the Lions. I can't remember his name right now. He's all right. Jared Goff on the disco for the Lions. Bigsby, Allen, Vick, Robinson, Thomas Jr., and Miller. I can't remember his name right now. But I could live with it if he ended up having to go in. I'll say that. Kyle Allen. Thank you, Eric. Davis, Barber, Spears, DK, Arroyo, another Derek Harmon disco, Scattaboo, Shields, Brown, Garrett, Andrews, and Moss. Oh, it's for real, Stinky. It's real. He's a real player. It's true. It's true. What? Olave, Kraft, and Verse, Swessinger, Ramondre Stevenson for the Pats out of 50. A Michael Penix on the disco, Montage, Milano, Jackson, Dart variation. Theo Johnson. Okay, well, there's Theo. We don't have to open anything else. McCarthy, Singletary, and Branch. Well, I appreciate that, Mad. Thank you. I'm your pappy, Roboito. Eric Armstead, Will Anderson Jr., Jeffrey Simmons, Gray Zabel, Tootin, Drake May on the England Games disco. Yep. Yep. We're taking those these days, if you didn't know. Barkley, Rogers, Willis, Williams, Zerline, and Walker. Adams, Ray McLeod, McGahee, Prather, Silver JJ, Jaden on the disco for the Commanders, Rondé Barber, University of Virginia, Genty on the variation, Tate, Richardson, Warner, and Cruz. That wasn't a bad one. That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's all right. Hendon Hooker's nasty, Stinky. He's nasty. And you're the one who put yourself out on the limb with one squad. I didn't do that. You did. So I don't want to hear it. Okay? That's on you. You made that decision, Mr. USPS. Now, what do I want to open? We're going to open black. That's what we're going to open. You did? Oh. Sorry. Well, I'm sorry neither one of those teams showed up. Hush your mouth. Let's see. I haven't opened one of these in a minute. Empty. Merry Christmas. Good luck, everybody. This can be a good box too. All right, we're starting out with Trey Benson. We've got a Green Bay Packer here. It is Matthew Golden going to Ty on the patch out of 149. Take that, Green Bay. Kendre Miller for the Saints. That is out of 249 on the auto. That is going to Tripod. For the San Francisco 49ers, it is Michael Williams on the RPA out of 50 going to Zach Chatty. And a Devin Neal out of 50. Nice, Ty. We'll take it. I need you to get a W today, okay? I need you to lock in. I need you to focus. Okay? We need a W from the pack today. You don't get to beat the Lions twice and then just take the day off against the Bears, all right? That's not okay. We don't accept that. Can't tell how thick this card is. Let's just see here, Zach. Because it's out of 50. Yeah, it's out of 50. Zach, I'm going to have to put it in a 180 because I don't want to, you know what I mean? Let me find, sometimes these aren't the best. Yeah, I'm putting it in a 180, Zach. So just be careful. It's in that in between range. All right? Now this is definitely a 180. Yes, it's true, Ty. It's true. See, now this is perfect for it. See, no problems there, nothing. Oh no, it's Bethany. Oh no. Hi, Bethany. How are ye? I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. So now what do? We've got select. We're doing resurgence. That's the right call. It's resurgence time. Same break is pinned at the bottom, folks. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but it is. Bethany. Uh-oh, no RPA there. Uh-oh, is there no RPA at all? Nope, there it is. All right, so it was on the opposite side. So there's a good chance. We don't have a lot of these boxes left. There's a good chance there's a super short print in this box. Very good chance. Good luck. Nacho's still trying to get after that Merino. I like it. Bethany. Donald. Jones, Drew, Davis, and Munoz. Hold up. Jim Kelly out of 399 for the Bills. Keon Coleman, Sumatia, and Kamari Lassiter. No. Lissandro, no. Bethany, Bethany, why? Why? Stop. I'm trying not to think about that. I'm trying to think about good things. It's Sunday. I'm telling Big Mac. He's gonna have McMahon, Reed, Stroud, Holt, Rob Gronkowski. Out of 249, James Harrison, Lufa, and Bishop. J. Wham Burrow looked pretty good last week. And that was him with probably a little bit of rust. I say Burrow. Strahan, McNabb, Polomalu, Williams, a silver or refractor Bo Nix we take around here if you didn't know it. Now you know. Jordan Love, Rook, and Eric All. Sherman, Riggins, Bledsoe, and Sharp. Refractor, Brooks, Jalen Wright, Bucky, and Jaden. Oh, really, Lissandro? Bailey, Witten, Hester, Risen, Ricky Williams on the refractor. Roman Wilson is out of 275. Colson and Brock Bowers on the base rookie. How about that? I said, how about that? Ricky with the sticky. Icky, icky. There he is. Whoa! Phil Simms, Fred Biletnikoff, Steve Young, Jim Kelly out of 175, Peyton Manning, Edrin Cooper, and Jermaine Burton. 2 Jim Kellys for the price of 1. All right, so that went the way we wanted it to. Good luck. Let's see where it starts. We'll be able to tell. You know, we'll get a read on this one. I thought you said you took refractors. Say what? Theismann, Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs. Our first one is a Braden Fisk auto for the Rams. Terrell Owens, Xavier Legette, and Devontae Walker. All right. So, RPA's looking pretty good right now. Richard Dent, Suggs, Moore, and Randall. Refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr. Good morning, Cryptic. Bucky on the refractor for the Bucks. Looky there, Stinky. A card. Latu and Rice. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. And no, that's not a Mirage. That's Select 24. Hobby in there. Yep, it is. That's what it is. See it? Kimberly. Good morning. Revis, Harrison, Keekly, and Peyton. Phil Simms on the refractor. Jermaine Burton, Spitzer Rattler, and Theo Johnson. All right, switcheroo. I think there's an auto in this pack. Strubeck, Smith, Kelly, and Ogden. Byron Murphy the second out of 225. Xavier Worthy Refractor Voltaic Edition. Wiley and Alt. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. Sunday has arrived. Football Sunday, to be exact. We only got a few more of those left. About a month's worth. And the Lions play on Christmas Day, which is kind of weird. How many games are Christmas Day? I need to look that up. Does the whole league play Christmas Day? I'm sure they don't, but. Eric Dickerson, Richardson, Elway, 3 games. Okay. Andre Rison, this guy was nasty, by the way. Oh, that's probably the card, you guys. For the Cardinals, going to Jonathan. That is Marvin Harrison Jr. on the rookie auto, and we take those round here. Now, the RPA is not dead. And the reason why I say the RPA is not dead is because neither one of these were numbered. Okay? This is one of his better autos. Yes, it is, Nacho. Good call. Good call. Nice hit, Jonathan. Eric Dickerson on the Glimmer and Gleam. Mims and Stover. Normally, I'd say the RPA's in trouble. Neither one of them were numbered. So, let's just see. Jason Taylor, Manning, Jackson, pulling from the back. Coop DeJean, Malik Neighbors, get well soon, brother. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Voltaic, and behind Mean Joe Green, looks like it's backwards. Adonai Mitchell for the Colts. He's not on the Colts anymore, but it goes to the Colts, and that is D-Fry. And he's actually made a couple of plays. Oh, I'm doing good, Kimberly. I'm doing good. I could, I'm not too happy about last night, but it's going to be all right. It's gonna, we already played beyond our means anyway, so probably should have never been in that game to begin with. He has been, Sarah. Yes, he sure has. Now we're going to do Phoenix, and I'm going to end with Select because that's just the right idea. It's just the right idea. And this same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Currently, let me refresh this. Currently, we are at 20 squads remaining in that. UVA, Thomas. It was rough. It was a rough night. We were down by 10 with 5 minutes left. Came back, tied it up, and then decided to try a trick play on our first play in overtime and throw a pick on it. So, yeah, good call, offensive coordinator. Way to go. Empty box. Should have just lost in regulation. Is 3 autos average? Oh, no, Jim, man. No, not on a Sunday. Jalen Walker. For the Seahawks, we've got a rookie phenom patch. It is Jalen Milroe out of 299. Joe, they're pinned at the bottom of your screen. You have to do it through the shop. So if you've never set that up, you have to set that up first. London, Burris, and Fouts. You got it. Terrence Ferguson. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the base Thunderbirds. J.C. Horn, Chase, and Bigsby. Shamar Stewart. Derwin James Jr. on the Pandora. Lynch, Wilson, and McCaffrey. Riley Leonard, thinking he's real cool. Travis Hunter on the base Paragon. May, Williams, and Brown. Indy's in the house. I see you, Indy. Good morning. He is C9. Arian Smith. Nick Martin on the base. Pandora rookie. Stroud, Njigba, and Hill. Uh-oh. We got something here. It's chonky. Jalen Lane, good luck. Why did Trey Amos look like Jaden Daniels for 2.5 seconds? Look at that. Look. Tell me. Don't it? Trey Amos on the RPA out of 199. Good morning. Pandora RPA, Nick Sirianni, Benson, and Henry. I knew it couldn't be, but it looked like it. I was like, oh, is this a patch? Let's pretend. Tyler Warren on the base rookie. Jordan James for the Niners is out of 189. Horn, Barnett, and Tucker. James Pierce Jr. Omarion Hampton on the base. Pandora, Njoku. Patty Mahomes and Nick Barnett. It's easy if you try. Looks like we're getting close to halfway in the next break, and it's the same one as this. And then I've got a multi-year one we can run after that if you won't. Uh-oh. Must be Sunday. Good luck. Looks like it might be a quarterback, too. Micah Parsons. Justin Jefferson. Tet on the Paragon. Stinky's taken care of. Thank goodness. Oh, boy. Silver. Josh Allen on the Genies. Holla. Look at that. A treat. A special treat. Yeah. We want those. That's nasty. Tyler Loop. About to lose New England again next week, y'all. McShizzle. Yeah. Jalen Noel. Travis Hunter on the base. Yes, it is, Jonathan. Stop. Why are you here? You're not supposed to. This break was almost over. This break was almost over, and you had to just show up now. Pearsall, Kelsey, and McDermott. Well, thank you, McShizzle. I tried. We're about having fun and pulling deeds. That's what it's all about in here. We will take it, Lissandro. We will take it. Darius Alexander. Justin Jefferson on the base contours. Disley, Brooks, and A.J. Green. We still got a whole select over there. Good morning. High five. Abdul Carter. Trey Benson on the base. Pandora. Derwin James Jr., Barkley, and Andrews. All right. Here we go. He's the deed master. The master of all the deeds. And his friend, Joe Boot. Nuh-uh, Jonathan, did they? For reals? I know it does, but I don't care. That's monetary things don't matter. What about my soul? Did you think about my soul when you said that? You didn't. Maybe next time you will. Empty box. Jay Mittenman in the house. I saw that, Jonathan. T. Higgins. Brock Bowers on the base rookie. Brian Anger. Christian McCaffrey and Ray McLeod. Yeah, it wasn't good, Jonathan. That one wasn't good. Looks like you took the shape of a unicorn. Kayvon Thibodeau. There's a silver Caleb. We take those around these parts. Let's take care of him immediately. I'm barely even going to touch this card at all. Going to Caleb. Caleb to Caleb. Caleb, is Caleb in here? I don't even know if he's in here this morning. He got two of the bigger teams, too. Oh, it's Joe Alt for the Chargers. Out of 175 and Dawson Knox. That's right, Randy. And DeMarcus Ware. Jared Verse, rookie for the Rams. Ray Davis for the Bills. Xavier Worthy, silver. Nice. Troy Franklin, neon icons. That's two nice cards. And Andre Reed. We're going to take those. Yes, I am, Jay Mittenman. You better believe it. You better believe it. with all of my heart. Miss F, I am doing just fine this morning. How are you doing? CD Land. Uh-oh, must be Sunday. Whoops! Joe Alt. Trey Benson. Kyler Murray. All right, good luck. Oh, no, Jonathan. See? That's what you get for making fun of my soul. Marvin Harrison Jr., rookie zebra for the Cardinals. Whoo, boy. She nice. It's because Jonathan made fun of my soul. Made fun of my soul. You don't make fun of my soul. It would have just been an auto, but then you made fun of my soul. So, Jonathan, you did. So, funny enough, the guy who has the spot, Jonathan, is named Jonathan. But the other Jonathan has been getting the Cardinals quite a few times in a row here lately. Going for exactly that. And he slept in. Bo Nix. Joe Burrow on the silver. Good morning, MG. CJ Stroud. Boye Mafe. And Michael Penix Jr. Jonathan. The other Jonathan. Mr. Argo. Had your chance. Oh, no. And now Mayberry has to remind me. Ware, Brown, Joe Alt on the silver. Devin Singletary is out of 35 for the G-Men, and Jair Alexander. Joseph Alt. That's enough Joseph Alts now. Thanks. Can we see a Herbie? Everybody wants to gang up on Primo. That's fine. That's fine. He can take it. He's a big boy. Jahmyr Gibbs, Dallas Turner, Tanner McKee for the Eagles. Why are you in here, Tanner? Out of $3.99. Flacco and Bo Nix on the base. Oh, Joe Alt's nasty. He is. But I think Mr. Esquire would rather see Herbie. I'm just guessing. Didn't Tanner get cut, Jim? Or am I thinking the other guy? I might be thinking about the other guy. Debo, Anzalone, a silver Theo Johnson. That's it. We're not doing any more breaks today. That's it. It's over. I'm done. Brian Thomas Jr. on the patch, and that is out of 75, and Justin Tucker. Okay, who's the guy? I'm thinking of the other guy. I'm thinking of McCord. That's what it is. I'm thinking of McCord. BTJ and a Theo Johnson. Oh, man. Look. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Justin Jefferson, Herbie, Tyke Smith, Fran Tarkington for the Vikings out of 149, and Braylon Allen. Mosert, Kurt Warner, Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers going to Stinky. That is out of 149. Nick Bosa and Jaden Daniels base. They were, Jonathan. Yes, they sure were. Rome Adunzi. Another XRC. Pulling from the back. Brandon Aubrey. Hang on. All right, let's see what's chilling back here. Jordan Davis out of 299. Jameis Winston. And good luck. We're going to sweat with Rome. Football. XRC Prism Redemption. Oh my goodness gracious. QB1. QB1, and we know who that is, and that's going to the Henry family. Congratulations. That's nasty. I pulled QB2 yesterday. Stinky, it's like deja vu up in here. Congrats, Rob. Congrats. I'm going to put this on the back there. Everybody's going to know what that is, but just to make sure. And by the way, if you had any questions on whether or not it was Sunday, yes, it's Sunday. Yes, confirmed. Zebra, Genie, and basically the best XRC you can get. And Jordan Davis was chilling in there too for the Eagles. I know, Jonathan, I know. Lamjack. Kyle Pitts. Silver Patrick Queen for the Steelers. Antonio Gibson for the Pats. And Josh Allen. Well, there it is. Mayberry, where were you at? That was 10 minutes ago. All right, just do a quick recap, and then I'll see who's off the board. We got a Brandon Aubrey. It's a recap time. Right, all right, all right, all right. Actually, had a lot of cards in it. The same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And I'll see what's off the board in that here momentarily. Aries, he was being... No, it don't work like that. You don't get to... Are you not paying attention? You have to pay attention, okay? You can't just say that, all right? I didn't start it, but I finished it. I love you, Mayberry. It's going to be all right. You know it's going to be all right. I pulled you. You act like I've never pulled you a deed ever. I swear he acts like I've never pulled him one good card ever in the history of ever. Oh, man. Mayberry, I think you need some ibuprofen for your hand because... Byron Murphy II, Derek Harmon, Derrick Henry, Travis Hunter and Ashton Genty, A.J. Brown, Tiki Barber, Shadur Sanders and Marvin Harrison Jr., Devin Singletary, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix Jr. and Jackson Dott, Ramondre Stevenson, Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, Zach Bond, Jared Goff. It's Hendon Hooker, yay! Tim Brown out of 20, Shuck and Harmon. Micah and Abdul, that goes to the Giants. Cam Ward, Xavier Worthy. Devin Neal, James Harrison, Jordan Davis, Jatavian Sanders, Tanner McKee, Troy Franklin, Joe Alt, Omarion Hampton, Derwin James Jr., Braden Fisk, Trey Benson, Jim Kelly, Justin Jefferson, Caleb on the silver, Tet, Trey Amos RPA for the Commanders, Bucky Irving. What about Icy Hot? Get some Icy Hot. Travis Hunter, Jordan James, Roman Wilson, Matthew Golden on the patch out of 149, Mykel Williams out of 50, Drake May, Adonai Mitchell, Jalen Miller-Rowe, Kendre Miller, Bo Nix Refractor, Antonio Gibson, Fran Tarkington, and Theo Johnson. Brian, that stuff does work, Randy. When I worked at Kroger, it sold a lot. Joe Burrow, Xavier Worthy on the silver rookie, Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie auto, Marvin Harrison Jr. Zebra rookie. We've got the XRC 501 QB1, that is Cam, and the Genies, Josh Allen. It's a big break. It was requested. It is in the shop, and it is pinned. I'm going to grab the sheet, and we're going to get after it. Coupons in your upper left-hand corner, too. All right. Good luck, everybody. I'll give you guys a second to get in there and do what you do. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take down the overlay. You can always check replays out on YouTube forever and always. 238 cards on the tube. Live streaming now, and when I'm not live streaming, it'll just be a replay on there. Good luck. Oh, and it's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. Good luck. I'll look at all that in that break. I'm looking at the picture. We put a lot in that break. Empty. Good luck, everybody. Nubin, Ligete, and Williams, Devin Neal, silver Mark Andrews for the Ravens, Myles Garrett on the disco, Gates, Williams, Dylan Gabriel variation, Puka, Dobbs, and Irvin. Brownies get a little love right off the bat, going to Thomas. Oh, we have not hit a zoom out of 2024 yet. We've been working our way through that new case, so. Lambjack, Jefferson, Spurrier, JT, Milrow on the variation disco. Yep, we want those. That's going to Ark Dissel. Ark, you're going to have yourself a nice little collection of this guy when it's all said and done. I've seen the cards you've hit because I've pulled them. Baker Mayfield on the disco montage. Sherman, Wilson, Mitchell, Downs, Gibbs, and Foreman. All right, Mosaic, don't stop now. Bucky, Chris Boswell, McConkey, Ashton Genty base, Savion base, Matt Stafford, Mr. Clutch on the disco for the Rams. We've got Abdul Carter on the variation. Gannon, Bigsby, Williams, Worthy, and Bond. Ooh, Chris. Ooh. Quinion. Harrison Jr. and Bryce Young. Jedi. Ooh, a nice Colston Loveland out of 99 for the Bears. Who got the Bears? Jim Mint. We'll take that. We'll take that, Jim Mint. What is the number is the question. 74 out of 99. Look at that. Cam Ward on the disco introductions for the Titans. Good box. It's MC. Adunzi. Manning, Crosby, Pearsall, Jacobs, and Disley. And yes, you do get all cards, you guys. All the base and everything ships. Samuel, Brown, and Cup. Tesla, Cam Miller, Jordan James for the Niners, Tyler Warren variation, Higgins, Thomas, Seymour, Jones, and Freeney. Oh, they're nasty, Chris. They're nasty. I see people in the shop. There were coupons earlier. I just want you to be aware that they're there if you're not aware. Clark, Franklin, and Dilfer. Arian Smith, a silver Hunter Henry for the Pats. Saquon and Ashton Genty, that goes to the Raiders. They are the more expensive team. Purdy, Travion on the variation. Lewis, Robinson, Smith, and Parsons. This has been a good box so far. Give us a good auto to just take it right over the top. Ordrick's in the house. Mayberry, I see you. What'd you go with? What'd you go with, Mayberry? What pressure did you put on me now? LeGarrette. Russell Wilson and CJ Stroud. James Pierce Jr. Caleb Johnson. Dalton Schultz out of 50 for the Texans. That's 38 out of 50 for the Texans. Why, yes, it is. Williams, Johnson, Sanders, James Jr., Flowers, and Lawrence. Drake May, Schultz, and Johnston. Riley Leonard, Austin Hooper Disco. Caleb Williams Montage Disco for the Bears. A very nice. London, Travis Hunter on the variation. Jewel, McDuffie, Tillman, and Waddle. Hurts, Young, and Sapp. Ty Felton. Ricky White III. Shuck. Ooh. Crits. Did you get them back to back? Because that was a good move. On the variation out of 20. 10 out of 20. Nice. Chinqui. Nice hit, bro. I think you did, but I might be wrong. Komet, Collins, Besh, Winfield Jr., Wilkins, and Blake. Was it the Bengals before? Okay. Falk, Judy, and Molds. Evans. Maxwell Hairston on the Prism for the Bills. Mark Andrews, Disco. Browns, Davis, Cook, Fields, Lutz, and Pickens. The Chef, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Two packs left. Burra, Carmichael and Van Noy. Shadir on the base. Damian Martinez. Danny White for the Cowboys. Look at that. Out of 99. Cowboys already hitting. You're right. Mayberry made the call. Warner, McVay, Caleb Johnson, Godwin, McLaurin, and Brown. Shadir. Seb, this is a break. Good morning. If you've never been in a break, please just sit there and watch a few times. Multiple times. If you have, let me know if you know what a break is. Knox, Darnold, Penix Jr., Harold Fannin Jr., Omarion Hampton. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. That's a gold nil spot. Dickerson. And this card will go to the Pats, you guys. They're the most expensive team. Hill, Stevenson, Trey Tucker, Reed, Watson. Behind Omarion. Good luck. Sammy Brown. On the nil spot, gold auto out of 10. Going to the Pats. So, Seb, in its simplest form, I'll try to explain it to you real quick. More or less, you would, there's a bunch of boxes. We've got a bunch of hobby boxes. If you see at the bottom of your screen, those are all the boxes in the next break. If you get a team in there, you go and you get the Ravens. Because it's the most expensive team. Lissandro. Men of Mastery is Omarion Hampton. That's how we do it here. You're not new to this, Lissandro. Nice try, mister. It's a college player, Lissandro. It's nil, not in league. Not in league. But anyways, Seb, you get the Ravens and we open all of them up once it's done. Once the break's full. Once we open them all up, whatever Ravens cards you get, you get. If there's 8 Ravens cards that come out of all the boxes, you get 8 Ravens cards. If there's none, you get none. That's what a break is. It's a less expensive way than going out and buying these $100 boxes yourself. Now we're going to black. Ooh, it's kind of chunky a little bit. Empty box. Good luck. It's Sunday. Is there a treat in this black hobby? There is, isn't there? Maybe. Joe Boo told me a secret. I don't know. Maybe, Dylan. I don't think so. I think it's just thick cards. Will Anderson Jr. for the Texans. For the Chicago Bears, Colston Loveland on the patch out of 199. Jim Mint, they're treating you pretty good so far. For the San Francisco 49ers, Isaac Garendo out of 299. That is Brandon. Jets, Mason Taylor out of 50 on the RPA. That is going to David Kleinsaucer. Nice hit, bro. And a Malachi Starks out of 99 for the Ravens. Yes, we certainly do. Yes, we certainly will and do. Indeed. David, I put that in a 180 because the 160 just doesn't cover it. I don't want to force that into the top loader, so just be careful with that card, okay? Colson fits in there fine. Let's go ahead and take care of Will while we're at it, too. All right, Resurgence time. And Arkham, we did talk about that, didn't we? I got a good feeling about this Resurgence box. There's our RPA. Nada. Dawkins, Gore, Greasy, Charles, Darrell Revis for the Jets out of 249, Malachi Corley, Cooper DeJean, and Bucky Irving. There was no 101 Marv, unfortunately. That's right, it will, Dylan. Hines Ward, Levis and Flutie, Singletary, Michael Hall Jr., Dan Marino, Stover, and Wiley. The chef Penix can't be in Resurgence. You need to be saying Michael Vick, or Andre Rison. Aikman, Watt, Marino, Breeze, Refractor, Michael Irvin, Devontae Walker out of 249, Alt, and Malik Neighbors. That's right, Dylan. Owens, Long, Allen, and Moss. B-Doc out of 175. Color match for the Eagles going to Locke. Jason Witten, Davis, and Wilson. Dylan, this is the only Resurgence that's been made, okay? There is no other Resurgence. This is it. And Tom Brady signs in it. Warner, Johnson, McCaffrey, James, Falk, Jermaine Burton out of 149, Braswell, and Cardi. Okay. And Dylan, he signs in other Topps products too, but two of them he does not sign in. He only signs for the Bucks. That would be Topps Finest, and that would be Topps Signature. Taylor, Bettis, George, Joe Montana, Jonah Ellis on the refractor for the Broncos, Blake Corum, JPJ, and Sua Matia. All right, here we go. Should be an auto here. Oh, Midnight. That's right, Arkham. That's right. Does he sign in Signature? I think he does. So there's 3 that he signs in? Maybe it's just 2. Taylor, Favre, Newsome, Young. Cole Bishop starts us out for the Bills. Hey, Tom. Adonai, Jaden, and Junior. What's up, Tom? Ray, Esiason, Thomas, Freeman, Trevin Wallace on the refractor, Xavier, Ligeti, Brock Bowers, and Edwin Cooper. Arkham, now you got me. I know that he signs for the Bucks in Midnight. Does he sign for the Bucks in Signature class? Maybe he just has a card in Signature class now that I think about it. Like on the Bucks. Kind of like he does in Cosmic. Manning, Fouts, Manning, Brown, Thurman Thomas on the refractor, Moon, Burton, and Ligeti. Not in Signature. I think you're right, Big J. I think he just has a card. Like he has a Bucks card in that, but it's not an auto. Switcheroo. I think there's an auto in that. Thurman Thomas, Vic, Okoye, and Rice. Sandstrel for the Commanders out of 199. Randy Moss for the Vikings. Bishop and Rook. All right, good luck. This could be the card in here, or it could be the RPA. Let's just take a little sneak peek here. It's not a redemption. Looks like it is numbered, though. Campbell, Irvin, Sanders, Lufa, Lassiter, Ricky Pearsall. Good luck. It is Cam Kinchins out of 249, and yes, folks, that means the RPA is good. That's what I thought, Arkham. I don't know why I said Signature. One thing I do know is that Jordan Love signs in Signature, where he doesn't sign on a lot of the other Topps products. He does sign in Midnight and Signature. SSP. That's what I thought. That's what I figured. Hey. Cam Kinchins and Cole Bishop came out of this. 2024 is what we're talking about, type chain. Kelsey, Brady, Peterson, pulling from the back. Mims, All Junior, Hines Ward. Good luck. It's numbered. You asked for it and you got it. Malik Neighbors out of 15 on the RPA. You got it, Chris. You called it out, and it appeared. It appeared for you on a Sunday. Joe Boo heard your cry. Joe Boo heard your cry. 15 out of 15. Last on print. Get well soon, Malik. And we're not done yet. Phoenix, then select. And then I've got a, uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah. Phoenix, then select. Good morning, Unbreakable. I got the Chiefs, Primo. No excuses. Ha, ha, ha. Empty box. It sure does, Brian. We're not done yet. Cam Miller. Oh, we got something here. Ooh. For the Seahawks. Out of 99. That's just sick. All right, Big J, be careful out there. Look at that color match, patch, all of that. Mr. Miller for the Seahawks. What a treat. Tracy Jr. Smith and Vinny Testaverde. Matthew Golden base. Contours Baker Mayfield. Horns Chambers and Bynum. It's a deed. Oh, what a deed. Jarquez Hunter. Michael Pittman Jr. on the Pandora out of 189. Njoku, Theismann, and Fisk. I'm not sure. Here, I'll check for you. Oh, whoa, there's 5 spots left in the next one. Oh, I guess we wanted a little multi-year action after all, didn't we? Blue, Jordan Love on the base Thunderbirds. Jefferson, Prescott, and McLeod. You guys weren't lying. You wanted multi-year, and that's what's up there with 5 spots left. Watkins, Kamara on the base Pandora, Pearsall, Olave, and Spears. Will Howard for the Steelers. Oh, wow. Look at you, Arkham. Jalen Milroe auto out of 99 to pair with the patch that you got. It's the Milroe box. Kind of nasty. Disley, Armstead, and Lawrence. Michael Williams. Nick Martin out of 189. Zorn, Johnson, and Velli. I see you, Jim Mint. I see you, Andy. Appreciate you. Mertz. Savion on the base Pandora for the pack. Nakua, Metcalf, and Smith. Jaden Higgins. Myles Garrett on the base contours. Kincaid, Newbin, and Burrow. Xavier Watts. Paragon Bo Nix, and that is out of 249 for the Broncos. Jonathan Taylor, Kamara, and Hendricks. Mr. Tootin. Puka on the base Thunderbirds. Lamb, McBride, and Haynes. 1 pack left, and then we've got Select 24 to deal with. It's a good problem to have. Jalen Rolls. Ollie Gordon II, Pandora for the Fins. Matthews, McCarthy, and Irving. Hi, DeChef. It's DeChef. All right, DeChef, this is the box that you need in your life right here. Ask Joe Boo for a favor. Ask Joe Boo for some help. Last box of the break, and it is quite the box. Empty. Are you talking about the one that's pinned at the bottom? Spence, Mosaic 25, and Phoenix. Kendrick Bourne, Calvin Austin III, Jaden Daniels on the silver for the Commanders. We shall take that. Arc Dissel. Patty French Fries for the Steelers is out of 249, and Patrick Mahomes. Chris, if I pulled that again, that would be insane. I pulled that yesterday. No, DeChef, it is dark. 2024 would have 2025 draft picks in it. Roquan Smith. Star code Malik Neighbors for the G-Men because he doesn't want to stop right now. Darius Slayton Silver, look at that. Brock Bowers for the Raiders, and that is out of 35, I believe. 29 out of 35 going to Mr. Ritter. And Brian Thomas Jr. So you hit an RPA and a case hit all in one break. Let's just hope he comes back and does deeds. These selects have been nasty. Hurts, Darnell Savage, Isaiah Simmons out of 49, Slade Jr. and Elliott. They're doing work. They are doing work. Jared Goff, Malik Willis, Jaden Reed, silver for the pack, JJ Bass, and CJ Mosley. Chris Long, University of Virginia. TJ Hawkinson, Braylon Allen, silver for the Jets, Jordan Davis for the Eagles out of 249, and JT. Not yet, Charles. There's not. Not yet. Something thick in here. Dion Dawkins. Garrett. Oh, boy. Why do I think that's my boy? It's not. Jason Bean. I thought it was old boy. Jason Bean on the tie-dye RPA. It's Jason Bean, folks. MI6. Jason Bean. Malik Neighbors and Jared Goff. He works for MI6. Unbreakable. Stingley Jr., Armstead, Braylon Allen on the silver, Xavier Worthy silver, and Trey Hendrickson. Oh my, it's Jason Bean. That's Jason Bean. Riley Moss, Aaron Jones, Devin Hester, Fran Tarkington, and Ricky Pearsall base. Sticks they do, but you don't get die cuts out of the hobbies. You get that out of the retail. JPJ, Andy Dalton, Kirk Cousins, wrong Falcon, bro. Lad McConkey, Silver Phenomenon, and Danielle Hunter. It's Mr. Bean's son. That's right, Turbo Easy. That's correct. Well done. I was trying not to let everybody know who it actually was, but Joshua Carty, Josh Allen, Michael Pittman Jr., Malik Neighbors won't stop in this break out of 149, and Xavier Rhodes. He's still getting targeted. He just hadn't had as many touchdowns. Technically you can, Mayberry, but they're far and few in between compared to retail. Sneed, Hunter Henry, CJ Stroud, Herbie, and Ayuk. Rome Adunzi, T. Higgins, Lad McConkey on the auto out of 75 for the Chargers. That is going to see Wiggy. We take those. And Jonathan Taylor on the patch out of 149 with Lad McConkey base. Still a good break. Still looks like it's Sunday. Jason Bain. It's Jason Bain. Let's do a recap of all this. What do you say? What do you say? And then, just like Mrs. said, there's only 3 spots left in the next one. And then I'll do that really... I know a couple of you wanted that really easy one to get into. I'll do that for just because I know there's a couple of people that want that one. I hope it doesn't take forever, but I'm going to try to cater to a couple of people that might want to get into a little bit easier break, because the last couple of breaks I've put up there have been a little bit up there. It's had a lot of stuff in it. So this will be like for the peeps that want to get in that was maybe a little bit difficult to get into these. That one will not be. And it'll have a select in it. So, all right. Recap. Omarion Hampton, Danny White, Maxwell Hairston, Dawkins, Andrews, Caleb Williams, Dalton Schultz, Shuck out of 20. Saquon and Genty, that goes to the Raiders. They are the more expensive team. Travion, Bo Nix, Savion Williams, Baker Mayfield, Jordan James, Tyler Warren, Malachi Starks, Baker Mayfield, Myles Garrett, Cam Ward, Matt Stafford, and Jalen Milroe. Ali Gordon II, Puka, Nick Martin, Jordan Love, Michael Pittman Jr., Isaac Garindo out of 299, Colston Loveland out of 199, Mason Taylor out of 50, Cam Kinchins, Xavier Ligeti, Jason Bain, Isaiah Simmons, Malik Neighbors, Lad McConkey, Braylon Allen, and Xavier Worthy. That's a nice card. I like that card. Braylon Allen, Jordan Davis, Patty French Fries, Kamara, Sanders, Thurman Thomas, Devontae Walker, Darrell Revis, Will Anderson, Cole Bishop. Sammy Brown Gold, Nil Spot Auto. Going to the Pats, they are the more expensive team, 2 out of 10. They are the most expensive team. Jalen Milroe out of 99. Lad McConkey Auto out of 75. Yeah, Chris, appreciate you. Jaden Daniels. Colston Loveland was out of 99 for the Bears. Jonathan Taylor patch was out of 149 for the Colts. Case hit Starcade for the Giants, Malik Neighbors. Man, Malik Neighbors did not stop. Brock Bowers out of 35 for the Raiders. Malik Neighbors, 15 out of 15 RPA. And the Jalen Milroe Bronze Pandora Auto rookie out of 99. Between in those repacks. All right. Good luck. Man, where do I start here? Probably over there. Taking the overlay down, and we're going to get to ripping. Thank you, missus. All right, the break is up, folks. Easy peasy's the name of the game of that one. Good luck. When Arkham's chilling in the wings, Gil, yes, they are. That, to be honest, that break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen is catered around Select 2024 with a chance with those repacks. That's what it is, and an easy way to get in. Teams are super easy. Good luck. We've got Pacheco, Kirk, Bosa, Samuel, Nakua, and Flowers. Khalil Mack is out of 180. Return of the Mack. I see Najee on the back here. Cousins, Oliver, Robinson, Gibbs, Hill, Laporta, and Najee out of 180. Jets Givey in your upper left-hand corner for the break, pinned at the bottom of your screen. Thank you, missus. We've got Butker, Simmons, Moore, Brown, Levis, Harris, Latu on the base contours, and a Dak Prescott for the Cowboys going to bobblehead. Hang on. There's a Ditzel in the room. Olave, Mixon, Hopkins, ETN, Stafford, and a base Cade Stover for the Texans. Khalil Mack, Greenlaw, Mayfield, Slayton, Mosert, McBride, and a Jace McClellan out of 180 for the Falcons. Jade Jettas, Johnson, Cooper, Williams, Queen, Carson Steele, and a Joshua Jacobs out of 40 for the Pack. Go, Abby, go. All right, now where do I go? Now what direction do we go? I'm not going to open. Yeah, I'm going to open this. Fett, did you get you a spot, brother? Hey, look, it's O-Dog with opinions. Hi, O-Dog. Good morning. Empty box. Well, you know, Keely Ringo, Mark Brunell, the left-handed bandit, Stetson Bennett, fan favorite, and Ricky Jackson. Good morning, World of Sports. Good morning, good morning. Super inexpensive break pinned at the bottom of your screen, you guys. It's just the way that it is. Jaden Reed for the Pack. Robert Brooks, Jason Taylor, and Paris Johnson Jr. Not yet, Michael, not yet. We're on our way, though. We're on our way. Dorian Williams. Aiden O'Connell on the mythical. I thought it was Levis for a second. I'd rather take an Aiden, to be honest, because we don't know what his story has to say yet. And yep, it's Sunday. Thomas. His story has not been written yet. Amon-Ra and Deontay Banks. DTR. Christian Gonzalez for the Pats out of 35. We take those. That's Arc Dissel. First on print. K. Dotton and Jake Moody. Oh, yeah, Gino has no chance. Yeah, he's... Parsons, Clayton Tune, Trenton Simpson for the Ravens, and Anthony Richardson. He's good, Michael. He's definitely good. I wish I had him. It would help. Pete, Best Tutties, Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. There's your boys. Brian Robinson Jr. and Henley. Good morning, Derek. Clark Phillips. DTR again. And CJ Stroud base with a Jordan Battle. Jets Givey has about 5 minutes left on it in the next break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's probably the easiest break I've put up there in quite some time. Washington, Keely Ringo for the Eagles. DTR was all over this box, and Joe Klecko. Now where do I go? Let's do Contenders Optic. Empty. All right, we're starting out with Aaron Jones. Derek, that's as easy as I can make a break with Select Hobby in it. And there's a couple of repacks for reinforcement in there. Will Shipley for the Eagles. Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack going to Abby. That is out of 22. What a nice card, or nice looking card that is. Cigar. Bucky Irving on the auto for the Bucks. Not numbered, but we'll take it. Hardy for the Bills. Auto, and speak of the devil, Geno Smith out of 99 for the Seahawks. It's Geno. We'll take these, though. We'll take these right here. It's extra chunky, huh? Okay. No, that's too much. Hang on. Maybe that was just a bad top loader. Let's try this. That's better. That's better. Marshawn Lloyd. And a couple of Deedsmen over here. Now what? Let's do... Mosaic 25's got a lot of cards in it. Let's do that. Jets Gibby has about 2 minutes left on it for the next break, you guys. For the next break, pinned at the bottom of your screen. There are currently... We are not at halfway yet in that. And it's about as easy as a break I could possibly put up there for you guys. Empty box. Caleb, what's up, bro? I know. You did all right with one team. The other one not so much this morning. Quinyon, Harrison Jr., Young, Elijah Arroyo, Calvin Ridley for the Titans out of 99, A.J. Brown, silver, Jordan Love, silver mosaic, base, Cam Ward, Josh Allen on the splash, Kid Reporter, Thurman Thomas, Favre, Welker, Gore, Goff, and Anderson. Well, that was a good start to this box. A little Josh Allen splash action. Jordan Love, we don't mind. I need your help today, Jordan Love. Don't let me down. Don't throw 4 touchdowns against my team and actually look like a good quarterback and then not do that today, okay? Thanks. Appreciate you. Debo, St. Brown, and Cup. Well, you go on with your bad self, Gil. Swessinger, Zabel, Zay Flowers on the red, Mark Andrews, Genty and Barkley, that'll go to the Raiders. Dak Prescott on the silver montage. Colson Loveland variation, Connor, Sherwood, McBride, and Joku in green. It's Zay. Caleb, yeah, it's typical Sunday. Typical Sunday. Every one of them's had a little something in it. That's for sure. Clark, Franklin and Dilfer, Tootin and Prather, silver Calvin Johnson. Oh, that was never in here. Terrell Owens on the silver mosaic, Caleb Williams. We've got Jaden Higgins on the lighted up, Estime, RJ Harvey, Davis, Pollard, Kelsey, and Tracy Jr. Patty, where you at, dog? Where you at, homie? Be my friend. Won't you be my friend? Blunt, Wilson and Stroud, Travis Hunter base, Omari and Hampton on the auto. We take those. Out of 199 for the Chargers. That is C. Wiggy, Trey McBride, Taj Brooks, Omari and Hampton, Jared Goff, Kid Reporter, Tracy Jr., Otten, Owens, Shakir, and McCaffrey. Appreciate you, Z Ski. Anybody? I see people in the shop. I think there's still coupons there, you guys. I don't know, but I think it. May, Schultz, Johnston, Ollie Gordon II, Rourke. Jordan Love out of 149 for the pack. He can't stop. He won't stop. He just wants to keep showing up, Abby. Stop it. That's enough of you. Cam Ward on the red variation. Penix Jr., Jaden Daniels, Thienland, Milrow on the variation. Hooper, Williams, Hubbard, Hester, and Ferguson. No Eason today. Man, could you believe that, world? Two hangers and 5 Eason cards. Come on, man. Hurts, Young, Trey. Oh, little honeycomb. Hey, it must be Sunday. Pulling from the back. Campbell. Beckham Jr. Brazil. Quinshon Judkins on the variation. Bill Cowher. Drake May. Kid Reporter. Center stage Amon-Ra. Okay. Abdul Carter and Micah Parsons. That'll go to the G-Men. They're more expensive. Marquise Hollywood Brown going to Mayberry. Nick Scourton on the red for the Panthers. And Trey Harris, Luther Burden. And let's just see here. Good luck. Like a Panther. It's an OG. Jonathan Stewart on the honeycomb for the Panthers, going to C. Wiggy. Indeed. Sapp, Falk, Judy, ETN, Tyleek Williams, Silver Damian Martinez, Isaiah Likely Red for the Ravens, Silver Mosaic Miles Garrett, Taysom Hill, the Shuck-a-nator on the Prism introductions, Peppers, Van Ginkel, Theismann, Clowney, and ETN Jr. Tell them, Divine. Tell them. We still got 3 boxes back there and 3 packs right here, so there's time. Maybe ask Joe Vu for a little help. He's been known to do weirder things. There's weirder things have happened. Doctor, good morning, bro. Hope you're having a little bit better of a day than maybe yesterday. That's what I hope. Molds, Burrow and Carmichael, Dylan Sampson, Jalen Royals, Scary Terry's out of 199, Kate Otten, Bowers, Base Egbuka, Njigba, Gates, Williams, Gradisher, Ertz, and Tua. All right, Doc. The break pin at the bottom of your screen, you guys, that's it's about as easy as a break I can make with Select 24 in it. I can't, it's still called a break. I can't do better than that. So, Van Oy, Knox, Darnold, Jordan James, Derek Harmon. Our auto is Zamir White for the Raiders out of 199. Raiders getting a little bit of work in here. We've got Jalen Walker for the Falcons. Derrick Henry, Omarion Hampton, Center Stage, Kid Reporter, Dylan Gabriel Variation, Sherman, Wilson, Hawkinson, Horn, and Culpepper. Penix Jr., Roethlisberger and Henry, Grant, Tet on the base, Will Shields going to Mayberry, nasty. Mumpfield out of 199, Jahmyr Gibbs, Alvin Kamara, Silver Mosaic for the Saints, Adonai Mitchell, Abdul Carter Variation, Gannon, Kamara, Coleman, and Murray. All right, let's see. Let's do the 2019. It's kind of staring us all right in the face up there. And then we'll do Zenith and we'll end with Phoenix. That's what I say. 2019 Obsidian. It's time. It is time. Empty box. Why does this feel a little extra thick here? Good luck. We've got Caleb Wilson for the Cardinals. Oop, we got some kind of little die cut patch there. Out of 125. Let's see. Galaxy Gear, David Johnson for the Cardinals. Back-to-back Cardinals out of 100. Leonard Fournette for the Jags on the patch. Okay. Out of 75. Ooh, look at this. For the Broncos, Steve Atwater. That's a sick-looking card. Out of 25. For the Broncos. And here comes a little treat. A true treat. Wonder where he'll ultimately end up. But still. Kyler Murray, rookie RPA for the Cardinals out of 75. What a beautiful looking card that is. Next up, we got a die cut. Tunnel vision. Wow. Arkham, no way, dude. Dwayne Haskins, 5 out of 7, bro. I know he collects Dwayne. He's got more than a couple of Dwayne Haskins. Tunnel vision. And Drew Brees out of 75. That was a good box. That was a good box. Tunnel vision action. Murray. Kyler. Steve out of 25. Couple of Cardinals and a Jag. Now I'm going to do Zenith, and then we'll do that Phoenix box last. Good luck. Empty. We're starting out with a... We got a Zoom. It's... Dude, what is it up with Sundays, man? I think it's a Zoom. Yeah, it's a Zoom. Jalen Hurts on the splash. Pulling from the back. Theo Johnson. I'm sorry, Abby. I'm sorry. Michael Pratt out of 24. Rome on the RPA out of 99. Going to the Disler. Steve Young out of 50 for the Niners. And good luck. I don't want to hear a thing. I don't want to hear a single thing out of you ever again, ever in the history of ever. Ever. It's over. You get to say nothing from now on. Nothing. Patrick Mahomes, Zoom out of 25. Going to Mayberry. Take our time here. Take our time. Make sure we mean it. Congrats, bro. Congrats. What? Ooh. Hang on. Let's do this. Congrats, bro. Take my time here. Nice hit, bro. Patrick Mahomes, Zoom. Anyone? Jalen Hurts. That was a great box. Bro, I'm just giving you the business. I don't mind any of you guys. I really don't. I just like giving y'all y'all like giving me a hard time. I like giving y'all a hard time. It's mutual. It's a good rat-a-tat. It's back and forth. It's a good back and forth. Otherwise, you'd just be sitting in a room and nothing's happening. What kind of fun would that be? Oh, I've seen. Never mind. I've seen those before. They're everywhere. Michael Pratt. It's Michael Pratt. Theo box. That's absolutely right. Theo box. It was a Theo box. Theo breaks the code. All right. Here we go. We're not done yet. And we got a little ways to go on the easiest break I could possibly put in there. So I put a break up there with 7 boxes in it, and it goes in 5 seconds. And I put an easy one in there for the peeps, and it's chilling. Come on now. Come on now. And there's coupons. That breaks for the people. Empty. Tie leak. We got a Steeler here. It is Will Howard out of 699. Kyron, Laporta, and McLaurin. Mayberry, you know, he honed in. He honed in on the... He's like, all right, Chiefs. Besh. Chuck on the base, Thunderbirds. Williams, Ford, and Curse. Gunner. Keon Coleman on the Pandora for the Bills. That's out of 10. Gold out of 10. Keon Coleman. Going to Brenda. Gold out of 10. 2 out of 10 to be exact, I think. Yep, 2 out of 10. Nice hit, Brenda. Jonu, Golf, and Spurrier. Khalil. Ashton Genty on the base, Paragon. Neighbors, Hutchinson, and Ertz. Will Johnson. Chris Everett on the base Pandora for the Saints. Jackson, Hafunga, and Briggs. We got something here. We got something. Good luck. Colston, Loveland. For the Chargers on the bronze Pandora, RPA out of 199, Omari and Hampton, Jay Novacek, Vrabel, and Darnold. There you go, Chargers. See, Wiggy, you're having yourself a little break here, aren't you, brother? That's right, C9. Elijah Arroyo. Quinshawn, that's a nice looking card. Out of 189 for the Brownies. Going to its MC. Swift, Brown, and Muhammad. 10 teams left. Okay. That's more like it. That's more like it. And honestly, you guys, I put that up there for the people that maybe don't always get a chance to get in some of these bigger breaks. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer because of that, because it doesn't have as much stuff in it. But that's for them. They want to get into select sometimes too. Marks, Eric Armstead on the base Pandora, Ridley, Campbell, and Penix Jr. Starks, base Jackson Dart Thunderbirds we take, Eckler, Mitchell, and McConkey. Well, thank you, Mayberry. Who'd you end up with? Did you make good picks? Did you make some good selections? Because you might have just started being on a roll, you know? Shadir. Thunderbirds Bijan out of 249, Pandora. Mayfield, Smith, and Coleman. Bijan. Amos. Travion. Montgomery, Legette, and Bo Nix. Oh, you took some real deeds, didn't you? Last pack. Good luck. Yes, they are, Doc. Mason Taylor, Base Pandora, Kendre Limbert, Smith, Williams, Jones, and Surtain. Another great break this morning, you guys. Absolutely. Okay. We're going to need to do a little recap of all this. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at all this. Look at this nastiness that was in this. Alaska, I'm sorry. You see all this nastiness everywhere, though, bro. It's always got to be somebody, though. It's always got to be somebody. It's always going to be somebody. But you look at all this. All right, recap. And then I'll see what's what in the last, or the break pin at the bottom. If that fills rather quickly, you guys, it's what, 11? I don't know. I don't know if we can get another one in. Maybe. 5 teams left. We might be able to get another one in. Just maybe. I don't know. Let me do this recap real quick. Coleman out of 10. Johnson, Owens, Jaden Higgins, Bijan, Zay Flowers, Genty, Prescott, Chris Everett, Tyler Shuck, Caleb Wilson, Amon-Ra, Cam Ward, Mythical Aiden O'Connell, Khalil Mack, Myles Garrett, Trenton Simpson, Josh Jacobs out of 40, Latu, Hardy for the Bills, Christian Gonzalez first on print out of 35. Dak Prescott was out of 88. Najee, Scary Terry, Zamir White, auto for the Reds. Theo, for the Reds, for the Commanders, or for the Raiders. Michael Pratt, green color match rookie auto for the Pack. Dart, Judkins, Will Howard, Ridley, A.J. Brown, Drew Brees was out of 75. Josh Allen, Marshawn Lloyd, Jalen Hurts, Leonard Fournette. Travion Henderson, Tyler Shuck, Steve Young out of 50 for the Niners, David Johnson patch for the Cardinals, Omarion Hampton, Jordan Love, Dwayne Haskins tunnel vision out of 7, 5 out of 7, Omarion Hampton, Bucky Irving rookie auto, Jonathan Stewart honeycomb, Roma Dunzi RPA out of 99, Omarion Hampton, Pandora RPA, Kyler Murray RPA for the Cardinals out of 75. Steve Atwater Aurora auto out of 25 for the Broncos. And last but not least, the Patrick Mahomes Zoom. It is 3 out of 25 for the Chiefs. A treat. They will be okay. It's in the shop. You wanted it, you got it. Where did it go, though? It's supposed to be... Mrs. took it out. Hang on. And it is pinned. There it is. You wanted it. Now prove it. All right, here's the sheet. Take a screenshot of that if you need to, guys. If not, don't worry. It's always on YouTube forever and always, okay? Good luck. We're going to get a little ripping in. It's going to be kind of a quick rip. There's not a whole lot to rip, but this was catered to people that maybe don't have the opportunity to get into some of these bigger breaks. Okay? Good luck. I'm starting with a repack because it just feels like the right thing to do. Start off with somebody getting something. It just feels right. All right. Good luck. I know it says multi-sport. There's a football card in here, I promise. All right, it's a pretzel. It is not a slab. Good luck. Ooh, I like the look of that. Baker Mayfield on the horizon for the Browns. That's different, but we'll certainly take it. It's just math. Look at that beautiful card. I don't know if I've ever seen that card. Sweet. That is 2020. Yeah, 2020. Nice. Okay, I'm not mad at that to start the break. Hi, T. Hello, T. You popped up in my room. Is that who I think that is? Is that Tori? Tori. Tori. Hi, Tori. Little tidbit. I used to work with Tori. We're going to start with Phoenix. I worked with Tori. And she just recently had a newborn not all that long ago. So congratulations, Tori. Now be careful. You'll just have breaks popping up in your... all of a sudden, breaks will just be popping up in your For You page. Thank you. And I hope you're having a good day too. Rourke, Herbie on the Thunderbirds, McCardell, Kelsey, and Smith. Ashton Genty base for the Raiders. Very nice. Saquon out of 249 on the Pandora Thunderbirds. Bullock, Brooks, and Brown. Tori, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but I texted Anthony last night because I wanted to know where he used to get those hams for us for Thanksgiving. I couldn't remember the name of it. Harold Fannin Jr., Justin Fields on the base contours. Zorn, Barkley, and Campbell. Oh, is that true, C9? Okay. He's fully aware, Big J. He's very aware. Because there's a lot of people that want them. RJ Harvey. Pandora Patty Mahomes. Nakua, Burris, and Mitchell. Quinshawn. Oh. RJ Harvey on the patch out of 199 going to the Broncos. That is Mayberry. You got it, bro. They'll be here eventually. Don't you worry. They'll be here. Kincaid, Chase, and Smith. Last break of the morning is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. Coupons as well. It's been a good break to us today. If you're just randomly getting in here right now, it's been a very good break to us. Monangai, Malik Neighbors, base Thunderbirds, Taylor, Wilson, and Legete. Not bad. It was foggy today. but it's getting a little bit warmer. Torrey Horton, thank you, Doc. DJ Giddens on the bronze Pandora for the Colts. Lambjack, Bigsby, and Njigba. Devin Neal. Drake May on the base, Paragon. Novacek, McCaffrey, and Benson. Tez Johnson. Travis Kelce, Chiefs showing up here. Seawiggy. Young, Brown, and Hill. 19 left, Doc. So we're almost at halfway in that last break of the day, pinned at the bottom of your screen. Robbie. Jalen Noel for the Texans, going to my very good friend, Abby. And that is out of 99, 87 out of 99 to be exact. How about that, Abby? A W. Wilson, Hill, and Pickens. We certainly do. Caleb Johnson. Jerome Ford for the Browns out of 189. Allen, Henry, and Godwin. Aries, it was in the offseason this year. DK Milrow on the base Pandora for the Seahawks. We'll take that, Gino. Charbonnet, Mahomes, and Broderick Thomas. All right, we're moving on to Select now, and we'll end with the repack. Come on, Select. You've been so good up to this point. Don't stop now is what I say. And the last break does have one of these in it, by the way. And a lot of other stuff, too, but... Empty. All right, good luck. I tried to move that one to the side because it felt thick, and this one's thick, so let's just find out. J.J. McCarthy, base rookie for the Vikings. Roquan Smith. Michael Penix on the silver for the Falcons. Going to Mayberry. Jalen Polk. Wow, is that a gold RPA? 3 out of 10 gold RPA for the Pats. And DeMarcus Ware. Probably not the best player in the world, but it's a gold RPA out of 10. Like, Gil, you stop it. Gil's out there laughing right now. Nice pull, Primo. Penix. Is he? Oh, he's actually on a team. I didn't know. Drunk band time. Derek Stingley. What do we got going on here? Hold on. Xavier Worthy patch, and what a nice looking card. Look at that. Rookie patch out of Select, out of 75 for the Chiefs. That is Seawiggy. Josh Allen, Prism. James Cook is out of 249, and Jacoby Brissett. Wow. Wow. Man, these Select have been very, very good. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. Tricolor patch. Very nice. The upper room. Why? There we go. Gil, we're about, I don't know, we're probably close to halfway in that last one. Armstead, Hurts, Silver CJ, CeeDee Lamb, and Andre Reed. Oh, did you, Doctor? Well, well, well. Good luck. Malik Willis, Chris Long, Tua on the silver, Jamar Phenomenon, and Bo Nix. 15 teams to go. It's 11. So Eastern Standard Time is 12:06. Oh no, that one's gonna be close because there's a decent amount of stuff in that, and it's not technically even close to full yet. So Tua. TJ Hawkinson. Dion Dawkins. Silver Roma Dunesies we take, and look at this beautiful card back here. I'm sorry, Deshev. One break too soon. Oh, I thought it was old boy. I thought it was old. Darnell Mooney out of 25. Doesn't Bijan wear 7? Am I tripping? Or is that 1? That might be the number 1. Kyler Murray. That might be the number 1. It might not be 7. I saw his shoulder pad and I thought it was 7. Darnell Mooney on the tie-dye. Roma Dunesi. I figured, world. Brock Bowers base for the Raiders. Bourne. Kyron Williams patch auto for the Rams out of 75, and that is going to Mr. Klein Salsa. Select just has nice looking cards, don't they? Eddie George and Michael Penix base. Calvin Austin III, Fred Taylor Silver, Michael Penix base, Aiden and Braylon, Riley Moss, JPJ, Silver Tank Bigsby, Xavier Rhodes for the Vikings out of 99 and a base, Jaden Daniels. And we still have a repack back there too, so. Andy Dalton, Joshua Carty, L'Jarius Sneed silver, Braylon Allen silver for the Jets, and Joseph Burrow. Jared Goff, silver Puka Nacua, Romeo Dobbs out of 75. We'll take that. Drake May base and Jair Alexander. 2 packs left and a repack. And we are over halfway in the last break of this morning. It is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and there are coupons. If you're just perusing right now, I say that because I see more than a couple of people in the shop right now. Josh Allen, L'Jarius, Silver Kamani, he's been playing a lot. Jay Jetta and Justin Tucker. Roma Dunesi on the base. There ain't no way, dude. Devontae Adams. I thought it was going to be an XRC. I was like, there ain't no way. For the San Francisco 49ers, this is kind of sick. Out of 35, going to R. Cleary. Out of 35, Fred Warner, Carson, and Aaron Rodgers. Very nice. Very, very nice. Fred Warner there. I know, DeChef, I know. And Devontae. And let's see what's in this repack here. Fett, who did you end up with in this? Oh, the Jags. Oh, you do need some help, bro. Well, good news is it's about as easy as I could make it to get into this break, brother. But we're going to find out right now. Good luck. And then I'll do a little bit of a roll call. Not a popcorn. Not a slab either. Good luck. Wow. Out of 149, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders going to Cardmaster Splinter. It was somebody that needed some love, that's for sure. I don't think the Commanders really did anything at all. Sorry, Fat. You know you won't go home with nothing, bro. We don't do that around here. Out of 149, Jaden Daniels on the midnight. So let's do a quick recap of this. I know that you do. Still doesn't make it sting any less. All right. Recap, and then I'll do a roll call on what's off the board. And what'd you say? Who said that? Aries said 13 teams left. Thank you, Aries. 13 teams left in the last break of the morning, you guys. Bo Nix, Saquon, Malik Neighbors, Patty Mahomes, Justin Fields, Josh Allen and J.J. McCarthy, Travis Kelce, Drake May, Jerome Ford, C.J. Stroud, James Cook, Michael Penix Jr., Jalen Milroe, D.J. Giddens, Justin Herbert, Drake May, Braylon Allen, Rome Odunze, Devontae Adams, and Puka Nacua. Vidal, Dobbs, Rhodes, Tua, Jalen Polk RPA out of 10, gold out of 10. Kyron Williams out of 75 on the patch auto. Darnell Mooney out of 25 on the tie-dye. Fred Warner out of 35 for the Niners. RJ Harvey patch. Jalen Noel, rookie auto for the Texans out of 99. Xavier Worthy patch out of 75, I believe it is. Jaden Daniels out of 149 for the Commanders. And Mr. Baker Mayfield. That's just a cool card. On the horizon. That's cool. Okay. Okay. I won't make it silly, you guys. I won't be like card. It'll still be like how I do. I'll just try to keep a good pace. All right. Good luck. Overlay is going down, and we're going to get to ripping. Let's get this mosaic going. Good luck. All right, first pack. Card. No. Fouts, Charles Sweat, Cam Ward on the base rookie, Jimmy Horn Jr., Jack Besh is out of 50 for the Raiders. We've got Chuba, Jamal Lewis, Tet on the variation, Cruz, Moore, and Gore. It's Tet. Moon, Benson, and Fitzgerald. Horton, Demario Davis on the disco. Justin Jefferson for the Vikings on the disco. Barkley, Young, Thomas, Anderson, McBride, and Njoku. Doctor. Brock, Bowers, Laporta in white. We got a nice little Tyler Warren base. We'll take it. Shuck on the base. Love it out of 20 for the Lions. That's pretty random. He's actually on the team. He's actually on our team, believe it or not. Favre, Welker, Loveland variation, Green, Pollard, and Kelsey. Oh, Joe Boo, where are you? Joe Boo's not for sale. Stop it. Brown, Hunt, and Davis. Thornton Jr., Jalen Royals on the silver. Josh Allen disco for the Bills. And just so you know, you can go get a Joe Boo somewhere, but it won't be the Joe Boo. That's the Joe Boo. He's seen more breaks than any break in the history of breaks, okay? You can't catch it up. You can get a duplicate, but this is the only Joe Boo. It's the only one that exists. One of one. Connor, Sherwood, Estime, Tracy Jr., Shakir, and Williams. That's right, Nate. Stewart, Chandler, and Elway. Mertz, Giddens, Njoku for the Browns out of 99. There you go, Brownies. A little bit of something going to C9. RJ, Davis, Tracy, McCaffrey, Hubbard, and Hester. Major League, Big J. Addison, Kittle, and Ford are autos in here. Quinn Ewers. Nice Men of Mastery disco for the Titans going to Thomas. Our auto is a Ryan Wingo for Texas on the nil spot. And that is the Patriots, and that is Arkham. We'll take that. 4150. 4199. Nice hit, Arkham. Cam Ward. Otten, Owen, Steenland, Ferguson, Brazil, and Beckham Jr. DK, Johnson, and Komet, Sampson. Bijan on the silver. Mike Evans disco. Cam Ward variation. White, Hertz, Dickerson, Fairbairn, and Evans. Bashan. Brooks. Big J, been called worse. I'll take it. I'll take that as a compliment. Sutton, Caleb Williams, Jalen Royals, Michael Penix on the disco, Malik Neighbors disco, Ridley, Campbell, Moss, Allen, Thomas, and Robinson. Henry, Gesicki and Fouts, James and Derek Harmon, Roethlisberger on the disco, going to my boy Tyler Shuck, Daniels, Bond, Miller, Garrett, and Andrews. Upgrading that PC, dog. $44.50. Pierce, Metcalf, and Johnson. Grant. Ooh, nice looking card. Grade this, C-Wiggy. Ashton Genty variation. Out of 99, 27 out of 99. That card is clean. It's crisp. Look behind it. Travis Hunter on the introductions disco for the Jags. That is Thomas. Swift, Higgins, Taylor, Singletary, McCarthy, and Branch. Yeah, slab that one up, bro. Komet, Brooks, Sutton, Tet on the base, Maxwell Harrison, Trey Harris disco. This has been a good box. Good box. Newbin, Diggs, Bettis, Goff, Moss, and Zerline. Williams, Henry, Gesicki, Travion base, Robert Brooks silver, Josh Allen, and Drake May. That does go to the Pats. The Pats are the more expensive team. I'm sorry, C-Wiggy. It's just the way that it is. Montgomery, Matthew Golden on the variation, Lamb, Walker, Richardson, and Warner. That was an excellent box. Joe Boo can be graded. You can grade anything. It would have been a great Percy. All right, let's do black. That's the last one I got. They might, Ethan. You never know. Emptiness. Good luck. Sure. I'm open to grading. I already know I'm a PSA 10, though. Jim Mint. Eamon Worry for the Seahawks. Uh-oh. For the Pats, Drake May on the quad color patch for the Patriots on the futuristic. We take those. Eamon Worry auto for the Seahawks. For the Raiders, Ashton Genty RPA out of 99. What a beautiful card. C Wiggy, you got the touch this morning. And Saquon Barkley out of 50 for the Eagles, going to, believe it or not, C Wiggy. C Wiggy's going off, you guys. I know, the chef. It's and the little treat that could, Drake May. All right, Resurgence. This is the box that I said was the D. Let's find out how right I am. RPA. Emptiness. Hester, Risen, Williams, and Sims. Brooks on the refractor. Gronk, Fuaga, and Smith. Bolitnikov, Young, Theismann, and Woodson. McCaffrey on the refractor. Darrell Revis for the Jets out of 149. Byron Murphy and Tavondre Sweat. Okay. 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 Dorsett, Cribbs, Dent, Suggs, Keon Coleman out of 275 for the Bills, Levis, Newton, and Polk. Oh, and Noah and Kobe will be on the night with a very, very nasty break, you guys. It's Stroud. I'll probably run it a couple of times next week myself. It's too good. Holt, Gronkowski, and Strahan. Fashanu out of 225. Owens, Theo Johnson, and Peyton Wilson. The Chef, it's a lot. It's the new Prism. Bowman Best, 3 boxes of that. 2 boxes of Bowman Chrome U and a box of Bowman Chrome U Sapphire. Collegiate. McNabb, Polamalu, Williams, Dickerson, Richardson, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 99. McMillan and J.C. Latham. KC, you'll just have to stop by and see it at that time. I don't know. I don't have that imprinted into my brain. Probably around 6:30 Central. So that'd be 7:30 Eastern. Elway, Staubach, Smith, Kelly, Bo Nix on the refractor, Burton, Kinchins, and Hicks. There should be an auto in this pack. Herman Moore, Randall, Revis, Harrison, Braden Fisk been showing up like a ton out of 249. Walker, Mitchell, and Rakestraw. Okay. That's true, Ethan. Keekly, Peyton, Carter, Johnson, Refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr., Moon, Nix Base, and Brooks. Owens, Long, Allen, Moss, James on the refractor, Young, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Chop Chop. Switcheroony. Bo, Green, Sherman, Riggins. A nice Luke Kuechly out of 225 for the Panthers. Adonai Mitchell, Guyton, and Isaac. Should be auto RPA here, folks. Auto RPA. Hang on, I'm getting some base out of the way here. The Chef, if you say that again when I'm opening a Topps product. Bruh. No JJ, no Penix. Come on now. Stop it. Ogden, Taylor, Manning, Chad Ochocinco, Joe Alt out of 10 for the Chargers on the Surge Protectors, Troy Franklin, Lloyd, and Franklin. That's nasty. Now, what will this RPA be is the question. Good luck. Bledsoe, Sharp, Bailey, Malik Washington, University of Virginia, Trice, Terry Bradshaw, and out of 75, no way. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 75 for the Cardinals. He's had himself quite a day today. And this was on the Givey, folks. This is going to Lizzie. Congratulations, Lizzie, for the free. Congratulations. Congrats. A treat. Now, we might not see very much tops here for the next couple of days for me, you guys. Just so you know. I'm going to need another pack of these. There's no way around it. Congrats, Lizzie. All right. Come on, Phoenix. Be good to us. And then we got Select. Empty box. A deed. Oladejo. Kyle Williams on the patch out of $2.99 for the Patriots. Jackson, Williams, and Bynum. I don't have any at this particular moment, Big J. That's why I was saying that. I'm going to get more. I just don't have any at this moment. So on Tuesday, we might be doing a little bit more college than we normally do. We may even do some baseball. I can still do football breaks. I'm just not going to have tops for a minute. Bryant, probably not till midweek. Bo Nix, Novacek, Njigba, and Fisk. I'm trying to get Finest Football 24, which we haven't opened for a very long time. So that'll be fun. Smith. Walter Nolan out of 125 on the bronze Pandora for the Cardinals. Young, Benson, and McLeod. Hey, look at the Cardinals. They won't stop. Swessinger. Base Paragon Jackson Dart. There's you a giant, bro. Wilson, Hill, and Spears. No, we need a decent. We've had a couple of Vikings, but we need a decent Viking for old boy down there. Harris. Eamon Worry on the base Pandora. Allen, Pickens, and Lawrence. That's right, Ethan. You never know. Jalen Milrow. Curtis Rourke is the auto. I've seen everything now. Going to Abby. Curtis Rourke auto. Oh, man. Oh, I'm never going to live that one down. Sorry, Abby. Charbonnet, Godwin, and Garrett. What can you do? JT. Deontay Thornton is out of 189 for the Raiders. Montgomery, Kelsey, and Smith. Pratt and Rourke. You sure did. Oh, my goodness, Abby. Oh, man, that makes me... Why'd you have to remind me? She got a Pratt and a Rourke. She got... Martin. Taysom Hill on the base Pandora. Williams, Brooks, and Burrow. Omari and Hampton. Kimberly. Colston Loveland on the base Thunderbirds. Williams, Barkley, and Hendricks. Dylan Sampson. Baker Mayfield on the contours out of 249. Williams, Burris, and Haynes. Donovan for the Cowboys. Josh Allen base contours. Smith, Chase, and Irving. We still got to select over here, you guys. We're not done yet. Scattaboo. Brock Bowers, base Pandora for the Raiders. Neighbors, Wilson, and Testaverde. All right, Select. You've been great to us all day today, too. So I'm not going to ask you for a singular thing. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't stop now. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing. And we'll all be happy. Well, maybe not all, but some. Good luck. Last box of the day. Last break of the day for me, and then I'll be back Tuesday morning, you guys. Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. Mr. and Mrs. will be on Monday night. Empty box. Good luck. Caleb Williams base for the Bears. Buda Baker, silver prism for the Cardinals. Mo Alley Cox for the Colts out of 99. Pearson and Queen. Big boy box right here. Corey Trice. Trayvon Walker, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the silver. Cannot stop. Congrats on the Givey team. You had yourself a nice little break here, Lizzie. Nico and Dallas Goedert. Fisk. CJ Stroud. Silver, Antoine Winfield Jr., a nice Jaden Daniels, Neon Icons, and a Darnell Washington. That's nice. I don't know if I've seen, I mean, I know the Neon Icons, but I don't know if I've seen that one. Jaden. That's nice. Emmitt Smith, Drake May base. Silver Jamal Adams, Jaden base Phenomenon, and Trey Hendrickson. Oh, something's just chilling in here, isn't it? Not anything crazy, Aries. Joe Namath, Najee Harris, Jackson Smith and Jigba out of 149, Laporta and Elliott. Now, to DeChef's credit, he did, it wasn't this week, but I want to say like 2 weeks ago, he was going off. He went off, like break after break after break. Dean, Brian Thomas Jr. base, silver Malik Washington for the Finns, Khalil Mack out of 49, and Adam Thielen. Khalil Mack. And Malik for the Finns. Something's just a chilling up in here. Hopefully it's got a good player on it. Anger. Well, that applies. Michael Penix Jr. going to Caleb on the tie-dye patch. Tricolor out of 25. We take those, brother. Every work that you've ever gotten counts, bro. Nice hit, bro. I knew something was chilling. We ain't done yet, neither. Fuaga on the silver. Theo Johnson out of 249 and James Conner. And this is only in here because Doc has it. That's it. It's the only reason. What a beautiful card, though. It's Theo, Aries. It's Theo. Xavier Legette. Michael Penix base. Nolan Smith for the Eagles out of 199 patch auto. That is going to C. Wiggy because he just does not know how to stop right now. He's not interested in doing so either. Nice hit, bro. Kirk and Icky Woods. Henry. Mo Alley. Marvin Harrison Jr. Roman Wilson for the Steelers going to Arkham. That is out of $3.99. Greg Rousseau. Jalen Waddle for the Fins. Silver Dan Hampton. A nice Travis Kelce for the Chiefs out of 149. Brees Hall and Calais Campbell. 2 packs remain for the Chiefs. Chiefs fan did. Finally a Chief, bro. Aaron Rodgers. Mike Allstott. Silver, Amon-Ra, Champ Bailey, and Montez Sweat. And we're down to one last pack that has a Viking in it. This pack's going to have a Viking in it. Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Evan McPherson. Silver DeMarcus Ware. Spencer Rattler. And Dak Prescott. I tried, bro. I tried. Nikki, there's no easy way to answer that card or answer that question. I finished before kickoff, you guys. Enjoy your kickoff. If your games are getting ready to start, I'm going to do a recap of this. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. I will be back Tuesday morning, just like I said I would be. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Sunday. It's been a good Sunday, that's for sure. And I'll see you sometime this week if you're getting ready to dip out of here, okay? But I got a recap to do, and I'm going to do it. Have a good, enjoy your game, Kim. Get you a W. Get you another W. Appreciate you, Caleb. Thank you, bro. Congrats, Lizzie. Thanks, World of Sports. Absolutely. Thanks, Ileana. Enjoy your day, folks. I'm going to do a quick recap here, and then you guys watch your games. Malik Washington, Brock Bowers, Bo Nix, Keon Coleman, Travis Hunter, and Ben Roethlisberger, Michael Penix Jr., Josh Allen, and Drake May. That goes to the Pats. Trey Harris, Matthew Golden, Mike Evans, Walter Nolan, Eamon Worry, Malik Neighbors, Bijan, David Njoku, Lovett out of 20, and Besh out of 50. Thanks, Cryptic. Josh Allen, Colston Loveland, Cam Ward, Justin Jefferson, Tet. Sayshawn was out of 50. Daryl Revis, Amon-Ra, Khalil Mack, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jaden Daniels Silver, Mo Alley Cox, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Colston Loveland, Theo Johnson, Drake May, Travis Kelce, Jackson Smith, and Eamon Worry. You did. Yes, you did, DeChef. Oh, so you got a couple of deeds, didn't you? Fisk, Nix, Marvin Harrison Jr., Fashanu, Thornton Jr., Rourke, Jackson Dart, Luke Kuechly, Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Alt out of 10 for the Chargers. Michael Penix Jr. out of 25 on the patch. Drake May patch out of 199. Kyle Williams patch for the Pats out of 299. Nolan Smith patch auto out of 199. Ryan Wingo goes to the Pats. They are the most expensive team. That's a nil spot card. Ashton Genty RPA out of 99 for the Raiders. Ashton Genty Disco out of 99 for the Raiders. Roman Wilson auto for the Steelers. And a Marvin Harrison Jr. RPA for the Cardinals on the Givey. And that was probably the lightest break of the day overall with overall, but it still was great. So we had good breaks all day. Thanks to Chef. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you on Tuesday morning. Noah and Kobe will be on the night. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tomorrow night. I'm going